Shot97.com, the home of drill rap, 24/7. See, right there, that's my platform, drill rap. It's lit. It's so lit. I listen every morning, and I'm here to promote that tonight. Yes, welcome to the show, okay, Wednesday evening. Let me just say early, folks, art imitates life. Don't try and blame drill rap. Art imitates life, right? And what do you guys always say? You've been saying this for decades. Respect the shooter. We used to say on the Star and Buckwild show in 2001, streets gotta eat, yeah? Streets gotta eat, okay? Free my nigga Chef G, free my nigga Sleepy Hollow. You've heard me mention them on my platform, shot97.com, all right? Okay, I want to talk to you guys this evening. I'm in the process of moving, as you know, and yesterday I rolled my ankle. Holy shit. I had to take some Motrin and just power down, but I feel better. And I started taking apart my Japanese bed frame that I made myself. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, I have been sleeping on a Japanese bed frame for the last 18 years of my life. I sleep great. And there's a lot of science to this, you know, being lower to the ground, the energy, and I sleep great. So I'll talk about that later, but here I am tonight to get it in, okay? All right, if you don't know Chef G, Brooklyn drill rapper, he's one of the top, I would say, in the New York tri-state. Great producer, and Sleepy Hollow. Both of these guys are very accomplished. Conspiracy charges, hey, it's never gonna stop. You know, not that I'm condoning it, let me just say that, but you know, they use the music as a vehicle. America has a problem. Drill rap is not the problem. People have been killing and shooting and robbing and stealing long before young black people ever even came up with the concept of hip-hop. Hip-hop, for the most part, is dead. You now have rap music, you know? But if we had to point to, and I always do, for those of you who are new to the show, I'm half Italian, Neapolitan to be precise. I've always pointed to the originators of the drive-by shootings. Not the blacks, the wops. Yes, in Chicago, shooting innocent people and all that old goofy shit they were doing, okay? So we're gonna talk about rap music for the most part, where it's at. And I have to always try to point to people from my generation. I don't let them off the hook. Not that I wanna dog them out, but you know, my generation, if you ask me, we failed the younger generations. Plural. We failed you. You know, a lot of us came from good homes, good upbringings, the tail end of the civil rights era, you know? So we knew better. Our parents, whether you lived in the inner city, the projects, or the suburbs, we knew better. Our parents started getting government jobs, sanitation, postal jobs. Our mothers, I mean, my mother's Italian, but, you know, women, females, you know, started getting jobs as secretaries, becoming more of a part of the workforce. So we knew better. However, the drug of choice, cocaine, you know the rest, it worked against us, and we failed a lot of you. My point in saying that is, you know, you can't just look at drill rappers and say, yo, they're wilding, they're out of control. They are playing the game with the cards, that they have been dealt. Does that make sense? Troll babies, good evening. Not that I'm trying to excuse their actions. They are playing the game with the cards that they have been dealt, okay? But now, the violence that goes along with young people today, not just black, young people, whether they be Caucasian, Hispanic, whatever, Asian, they're very extra. They are very, very extra. So people try and get it twisted about the music. Oh, this music is bad. Well, you know, if you have such a problem with drill rap, then you need to go knock on YouTube's door, right? SoundCloud, Amazon, Tidal. Those are the vehicles where the drill rap is. But again, I'm not beating up on drill rap. I have a drill rap platform. And if you're not aware, shot97.com, that's a name that I created back in the 90s when I was a writer for the Source magazine. Star came up with that name before I ever got to Hot 97. This is documented. And the streets, along with the actions of the young people, are a result of being failed at this point in time in America. We've got an issue. Let me just say that again. It's not the music. But going back, there are things that I want to talk about with regards to my generation and generations younger than me, and what the the generations of today now are doing. And we cannot take away the fact that they are entrepreneurs. That I like about them. I like that about them. Hold on a second, I forgot something real quick. Also, in 2018, I started doing a comprehensive study of drill rap. So I know pretty much everybody from the New York tri-state area. And I like the New York drill rap, whether it's Bronx drill, Brooklyn drill. There's some in Jersey, Sugar Hill, Harlem. They're creative. I've mentioned some of my favorites in the past. I'm not going to do all that tonight. I just want to talk about the drill rappers of today that are actually living these lives that they are rapping about, okay? And people from my generation who once upon a time were so against telling and snitching, we can now see them on major platforms telling. Yes, no, troll babies? Telling. Some of them I look at and be like, damn, nigga, you telling? I thought you were a G back in 86. Holy shit. Okay, that's my main topic. Now, let me get to my showrunner. This is something I want you parents to get involved with tonight, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. And guys, Deeds is back. We'll talk about Deeds a little bit later. She's back, and it's, just, I don't want to put her business out there, but she was in a situation. She was in the hospital, right? But anyway, showrunner, should cell phones be allowed in class? Now, again, I was taking apart my Japanese bed frame because I'm moving back to New Jersey, in case you don't know. And I'm thinking, and I'm going through some emails, and I'm taking a break because I'm unscrewing the screws that I put into the bed frame, right? And someone sent me, I'm sorry, I didn't remember who sent me this, a video. Something that took place back in January. A 15-year-old girl, she was sentenced to 1 year in jail. She attacked her teacher. This was in Georgia. Which high school was this? Heritage High School, okay, in Georgia. And the teacher, Tawana Turner, she taught British literature at the school for a couple of decades. Now, the 15-year-old was just whooping on her, just speed nods, and the older, the teacher, she couldn't do nothing with her, and she was on the ground, and you could just see she was exhausted, whoosh, whoosh. Again, the girl went to jail. Now, as I'm thinking, and I say, do they allow cell phones in Japan? Japan has always, for the most part, led in education over America, right? I then had Deeds assist me with some research. Come to find out, look at this. Tokyo, this is from 2019. Can you guys see that? That's the Japan Times. Tokyo to allow students to bring smartphones to school. The Japan Times. So my question with regards to that showrunner, should cell phones be allowed in class here in America? Why do we think it's such a bad thing? Why? Now, the teachers are being violated, yes, but maybe the students should have the cell phones. Anybody want to take a shot at this early? If the Japanese kids, as young as middle school, need the phones, they're utilizing the technology, why are we keeping the phones out of American schools? Or do we just want to make it seem like black kids are just so bad, so defiant, they shouldn't have anything? Darren, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. He says, I love the streets. Thank you for your donation. Why? Why don't we want kids to have phones in classes? I really don't know. You can't use red pens to correct their papers, if memory serves me correctly. You certainly cannot touch them. Do they need the phones? Isn't everything now a technology-driven world? Shouldn't they be able to use the phones for exams and other things, or am I just way off course? Why shouldn't they be allowed to have phones in school? They do in Japan. Again, that's my thinking. Maybe there's something I'm missing, but in reality, I think it would help them. Are they going to be texting their friends? Sure they are. Sure they are. But the education is theirs to achieve. Whether they take hold of the education, isn't that ultimately their decision? Or are they going to be sitting in class on Instagram? Phone lines open right now. I want to have this discussion. All right? A little bit later, we'll also talk about something I saw on Instagram. Really made me kind of, I don't want to say upset, but just threw me off, okay? Okay, folks, please don't send me emails right now. They're not about the topic. Okay, Blade, I got your donation. Thank you. I did, Blade. I saw the black girl mace the white teacher last week over the phone. Blade, are you a father? Let me get a father on the phones now, father or mother. Should phones be allowed in class? What is the problem? Hey, I think I see Deeds in the live chat. Deeds, are you okay? Deeds, should I mention anything or just wait until I take my break? Deeds is back in the building, guys. Yeah. Deeds, were you involved in a car accident? Did the car flip over? I heard you had 2 screws in your ankle. Alpha Villains, I see you, sir. He says, start supporting the machine. I can't call in to promote. Thank you for your help. Thank you. Okay. He says he can't call in. Should cell phones be allowed in class? That's my show run. And a little bit later, I want to ask you guys about depression, but let's not put too much on the table just yet, all right? Hang on a second. 626, sit tight. You'll be my first caller. 626, hang on. Okay? And hey, Kels, what is it? Something about, I don't know what that is. Okay, we'll get to that later. That has nothing to do with me right now. But thank you for your donation. Blade says, nigga, stop the cap. Your generation wasn't really against telling. What they were against was anyone telling them. Okay, lots of old niggas told back in the day and cut a deal to have their files sealed. Yes. Okay, but the whole snitching mantra, has been looked upon as a bad thing to do. But I want to stay on topic more so, Blade, with regards to drill rap. And again, Chef G and Sleepy Hollow have been arrested. Conspiracy charges and a whole bunch of other things. Now they're out of here because, in case you don't know, Chef G is a career criminal, respectfully. Always in and out of the penitentiary, and he's looking at 25 years now. I'm not going to comb through everything because if you're outside of the New York area, you more than likely you don't care. There's other things that are more of importance, but I do want to talk about this because, again, it's time to promote, okay? Area code 626, good evening. Drill rappers, Chef G, Sleepy Hollow, arrested. Are you up to speed? 626.
Yo, what up, Star?
Hey.
Okay, your audience already know who it is. It's Seva coming from the 626 right now, posted up on his homeless
Sir, I have no idea who you are. What's your name?
Florida.
Sir, what's your name?
Seva CVR, man.
Oh, CVR. Okay.
Yo,
It's cracking.
but I'm gonna get on these drill rappers that you're talking about who caught that case. I say good riddance because I freestyled on your show before and I promoted music on your show before
Right.
as well
Okay.
too.
CVR.
And
CVR.
my music is my music is definitely more so of a conscious type of reality rap as opposed to the madness that these drill rappers who are, I'm a millennial, so these Generation Z and these alpha kids be spitting about all this murder, but it's not even artistic. You know what I'm saying? It's very lame. I say, throw them under the jail cell just like they did with Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug and that snitch that was dating the Little Mermaid, whatever what his name was. I forget his name. But
well, hang on a second, CVR. What you're saying sounds hot. You're a rapper. Yes, you have freestyled on the show before. It's coming back to me. But now, don't act like drill rap isn't the wave. It's the wave. They are getting millions. Hang on, millions of views, subscribers. I like the fact that they're traveling around the goddamn globe. Didi Osama was just here last month in Atlanta, GA. I didn't get a chance to go see him, but they're not at the mercy of radio stations or corporations. They are entrepreneurs. So where is your music?
What's the message that they're spreading? They're spreading poison.
Is your music lit? You say you're a rapper, you're better. Is your music lit?
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm. Why not?
I don't have the distributive tools to pour money into it right now at the moment. So no, it's not.
Well,
one of these days when
you have SoundCloud. Hang on a second. Let's have a conversation. You have SoundCloud. You have YouTube. You have other platforms. Yeah, there's a lot of platforms.
I have Bandcamp right now currently, and then also I have some connections with Fat Beats because I'm determined to put music out on wax. So that's really it.
You said on wax?
But I got albums out, you know what I'm saying?
You said
on wax? On vinyl.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very important to me. I want my music to have those ISRC. You know what I'm saying? I want that. I want my music to be in a library. You know what I mean? Like that's a goal for me right now, and I'm going to accomplish that.
I can respect what you're saying. However, you said, "What's the message?" Does there have to be a message?
There has to be.
Art imitates life.
Positive message.
No, sir. Art imitates.
Positive message.
Hang on. We're not going to talk on top of each other, and you're not going to talk through me. Slow down.
Okay, go ahead.
Art imitates life. Let's take heavy metal for example. I grew up listening to heavy metal. Okay, it reflected where people were at a particular point in time. You may not like the message of drill rap, but it is reflective of what's going on in the streets. Go ahead.
You're speaking about heavy metal. I'm from LA, where three of the big four, Slayer, Metallica, and Megadeth, were born and created and curated. And when it comes down to the big four, including Anthrax from Brooklyn, they spoke with a lot of layered gnosis. So there is a lot of knowledge within metal records. You do not find any knowledge in a drill record. It's just it's a commercial rap. It's a bunch of advertisements for drugs.
It's reflecting the times. Now, hang on a second. Many people, what you're saying, a small group of people would align themselves with what you said. For the most part, you had Ozzy Osbourne, Judas Priest, and other groups who were sued because the dominant society felt that it was devil music. They even said KISS stands for Kids in Service of Satan. If you don't like drill rap, that's fine. That's fine if you don't like drill rap. But with regards to what you said, hang on. With regards to what you said, not that I agree with the message, art imitates life. But let you finish up, though. Go ahead.
Okay, I you know what I mean? I was going to say I hate to interrupt, but Ozzy, a lot of the metal music at that time, people would say it had a satanic message because there was a lot of occult knowledge that was in there, and occult is hidden knowledge. So there's a lot of knowledge that you could get from a metal record, whether you're getting something from Black Sabbath or you're getting it from Iron Maiden or whomever. I wanted to, but now I don't really want to, I'd say those cats, those drill caps that you mentioned earlier, I say throw them under the jail cell. The only drill rapper that I even like pay attention to is CJ because he's associated with French Montana's camp, and that's really it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna leave that at that. So with the cell phones, as a millennial,
Well, hang on a second. Are you a parent?
No.
Okay.
No. I just had that marriage with that VI chick, but we didn't have any kids.
Who? What?
Thankfully, because I'd be paying child support right now. Okay. That would be horrible.
Slow down, man. You're speeding. I'm trying to let you speak, but you're speeding. Okay, so I really want to hear from a parent with regards to cell phones. I'm kind of now more so leaning towards cell phones should be allowed in class. Yes or no? What say you?
I believe
quickly.
I believe so because I graduated high school in 2013. I recently, you know what I mean? I'm finishing up my bachelor's. I'm like 2 courses away.
Okay, so you're saying yes, cell phones in school, yes?
Yeah, because I do.
Thank you. Jeez. Whew. Was it me or was he speeding? Take it easy. Folks, let's have a conversation. I think that's a very, very serious topic. Should cell phones be allowed in class? If you're just now joining us, 2019, the Japan Times has allowed students to bring smartphones to school. Why are they banned in America? I'm not a parent. I mean, I almost fell for the nonsense. I started to do a show and say, the nigger baby's out of control, fighting the teachers. But then I started to think, and I said, maybe they need the phones in school. I mean, because they're in school more than they're at home. Yes? No? They need the phones. It's part of society today. Who sent it a donation? Is it Kobe Joe got you donation? Star, my kids have they phone in class, and they text me all day talking about come get me. It's boring. I'm ready to take they phone from them. Okay? You trolling or are you serious? If you're serious, I don't know what to say. I'm not a parent. Why do you let them text you all day? Why don't you say, stop texting me. Focus on, your lesson or pay attention. Do they go to a public school or a private school? Anyway, Elvis the Chef Rosenberg got you donation. Thank you for tapping in, sir. Okay. A little bit later, I want to ask a question, and I got to think because I don't want to mention anybody in particular. I want to ask you guys a little bit later. How did I phrase this? Hold on a second. Does Instagram cause depression? I pulled some notes, but just let's focus on this for right now. The cell phones and my main topic, which is trending. Drill rappers in New York, okay? Let me go back to the phone lines here. Area code 201. Good evening, 201. Are you there? Are you up to speed on the topics?
Yeah, what's going on, Star?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Just to touch on what that last guy said, I understand with the gems music to drop, but not everything has to be gem worthy. A lot of these drill music is made for kids that just want to have fun on their way to school, grow up a little, and just like live senseless sometimes. There are some drill songs that do have good gems here and there.
I mean, listen, I like for people to talk. I don't want to act like I know everything. I don't. But, society is different now. It's very chaotic, extremely chaotic. And what's going on, not just in the New York tri-state area, but with regards to young people as a whole is, I'll just say it's different. It's offbeat. The culture's trash. You've heard me say the culture's trash. And I'm not talking about just the music, but the culture in America is trash. But go ahead.
That's all I have to say. And I actually did a study on the Instagram depression thing a few years back in college.
Really?
There are a lot of correlations from our little sample size.
Stay with me. Hang on a second. Hold on. So I don't want to mention anybody's names, right? But I don't look at my Instagram in the mornings. Usually I check it like around 12 noon, something like that, right? But for the last couple of days, for some reason, before I even get out of the goddamn bed, I'm checking my emails, and then I went to Instagram, and I'm like, I've never been depressed, but there's like a couple of people, when I see them, I'm like, wow, I don't want to see this broad. I don't want to hear what this guy's thinking, and it puts me in a weird place. Is that normal, or is that am I heading towards depression? Go ahead.
I don't think you're heading towards depression. I want to say more so you're just like it's one of those moments that we have every few weeks, every few months. That's like, damn, what's really going on with these people that you see online?
Well, you said you did a study on this. I pulled some notes: the social dilemma, social media, and your mental health. So, no, I think there is more to it than just me as an individual. I think that I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. I think that there's something with this scrolling, and we think we need to be either informed or entertained, and we're putting things into our minds or our personal space, and it's just it's rubbish. It's all bullshit. Let me just say it's all bullshit. Am I wrong?
Nah, you're definitely not wrong. Just to touch on the sample size, the experiment we did for my psychology class.
Please.
We used pictures and we used descriptions of the pictures. And we found that the pictures actually do affect self-esteem and cause a little bit more depression when you see the pictures of how somebody's living. It gives you more of a, I think I should be here, especially when you see people at your age group that's in a spot that you want to be at. It does affect you more self-esteem-wise and can create depression.
Okay. Thank you for your call, man. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one, man. Oh, can I just say one more thing?
Thank you, man. You've said enough. Should cell phones be allowed in class? Deeds, are you in the live chat? What's going on with Deeds, guys? Deeds was in the hospital, and she hasn't been in the live chat for a couple of days, and I don't look in the live chat like that. There's no admins. She's the only person that, will put you out of there if you're like doing too much. If you're trying to dock somebody, she'll sit you down. But I'm going to put her banner up when I take my break. And, you guys can send Deeds a small donation if you want to. She's back. I think she sent me a text. Hold on a second, all right? Okay. They gave her some meds. Okay, Deez, I'm going to run your banner when I take my break. Okay, so the main topic of drill rappers, Chef G and Sleepy Hollow, indicted on conspiracy charges. I don't know if there's a way to sum this up. This is going to continue, not just in Brooklyn, New York, not just in the BX, not just in other heavy in inner city areas. Drill rap is everywhere. And let me say this, this comprehensive study that I've been doing since 2018, it is the pulse of today's generation, the pulse. They don't need airplay from a radio station. They don't need to be on somebody's specialty show. The younger people know where to go for the new releases. They're in the different chat groups. They're on Reddit and these other platforms. So you're not fully up to speed if you're not really, really paying attention. Now, the lyrics, the words, the threats, the responses, and the other things that they're saying, I urge you as a parent to listen. Just listen in. You don't have to like it, but again, go to shot97.com. That's my platform. Just listen. Are they telling on themselves? You betcha. Yeah. They're telling on themselves. Is it the right thing to do? Well, who's to say? Who's to say? I think Jordan Wells wants to tap in, one of my sponsors. Hold on a second. Okay, sit tight, Jordan Wells. I'll get you on the line. Absolutely. Jordan, you're up next. Sit tight. Stay there. Chef G in Sleepy Hollow. Chef G, his name rings bells all over the New York tri-state area. You've heard me mention him before. Why would he continue to be in this life, as we refer to it, about that life? Getting the bag, doing the videos. I can rattle off his videos, people on his team, but that's not really what I'm trying to get across to you tonight. Why would he continue to live this life? Once you get the bag, and he got the bag, hell of a producer, I will say that. I think we have 6 of his songs in rotation, he and Sleepy Hollow on shot97.com. Is it the life that's everywhere for young people? Again, they don't need radio airplay to validate who they are, not just in the streets, but on social media. Jordan Wells, good evening, sir. Thank you for tapping in. Are you there? Jordan Wells.
Yeah, hey, Star. How's everything going?
Good to hear from you, man. What's cracking? You're one of my sponsors. You've been on the platform before. What do you want to start, sir?
Yeah, well, I wanted to tap in on the topic, should cell phones be allowed in class? I think I mentioned before that I substitute teach at a high school, and
Right.
I would say yes. Unfortunately, they do. I think they should be allowed in class because that's
Really?
the only way these kids can function. It's the only way they can function now. I think it's kind of too late to try to remove the phones from classes because they don't know how to survive without them.
Good point.
The kids, and
Good point.
because like nowadays with the phones, that's how they exchange homework assignments, classwork assignments, and
Right.
they'll just look at their phone and copy down answers and stuff. Sometimes they may look at a video to where they need help, like extra help to find the answers for math problems or something like that.
Right.
And but the downfall is that it's hard to get them to focus in class while they're on their phone because they can tap into their phone and go on social media and be in another world and not be able to pay attention to anything that the teacher's saying. And I can't tell you how many times where I'm walking down the hallway and I see the kids with their heads down looking at the phone and about to run into me because they're not paying attention to their.
Now, hang on a second, Jordan Wells. For you to say this, this is big because you also wrote a book called Logged Off, where you went, you stepped away from social media as a whole. Are you still a substitute teacher, or did you move on?
No, I still am for like another year, but I'm still a substitute teacher.
Okay. So I just, was thinking to myself, do they have phones in class in Japan? And then Deed sent me some information, and they do. And I think they still have school all year in Japan. So why is it a thing here in America not to allow phones in school? I don't know. I'm not a parent.
Yeah, that's a very interesting point, but I don't know if it could possibly be a race issue where, like, in Japan predominantly it's all Japanese, so where maybe they have a better way of controlling all these Japanese students opposed to controlling like African American students, Caucasian students. I think also it's just the fact that just coming from different backgrounds and just them seeing certain things. Like, for example, like there's fights in school. There's fights in school where these kids, the first thing that they want to do is record it. Like if something goes down, the first thing they want to do is record it, and then they upload it to social media.
Okay.
And and then what happens with that is it's like in a matter of 10 seconds, it's spread across hundreds of students.
Okay, so that's a very good point that you don't want kids or young people, let me say young people, utilizing the phones for the wrong reasons. However, don't we need those phones to catch teachers who are doing things like allowing fight clubs? There was some type of a Hispanic teacher, middle school, a month or so ago, I gave a story. She was letting the kids fight, and she said, put your phones away. So I'm more so leaning towards saying phones should be allowed in schools for kids. This is as you just said, who they are now. The phones are necessary, and they can't function without them. Go ahead and finish up, Jordan Wells.
Yeah, and I think that it's unfortunately it's a necessity for them to be in school. I wish that it wasn't the case, but it's just like you try to take a phone away from a child, it's like they snap. It's almost like these phones have become like they're
Right.
a computer chip outside of their body, or even like a organ
Yeah.
that they can't live without. So it's just I think it's too late to try to change this.
Right.
It's gonna eventually, these phones are gonna be the new teachers anyway, like the
Right.
artificial intelligence teachers. So
Right.
I just think that now it's just got to find a way to navigate with these devices rather than try to avoid them completely.
Okay. Thank you. Good to hear from you, man. And what's the latest with your books, Jordan Wells?
Oh yeah, I just released a new book, a new novel called The Second Son, and actually a piece of it touches with cyberbullying and social media.
Nice.
So I'm just released it, so I haven't gotten to like the full promotion part, but I'll keep you posted.
Keep me posted. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a good one.
Jordan Wells tapping in. Okay, we're having a good discussion here. A few topics. I don't want to put too much on the table, but I do want to get to that at some point. Does Instagram cause depression? Instagram. The urban audience, for the most part, loves pictures and videos. Let's keep it real. I know you don't like to hear this, but, they like pictures and videos more so than reading. Not everybody, but that's why Instagram is so goddamn popular with black people, whether you're, FBA, hate us, or whatever you claim to be. People love pictures, but does it cause depression? I don't want to say the names of the people who just annoy me, and I don't follow them on social media, but again, the last couple of days, I'm on my phone before I even get out the goddamn bed, which I shouldn't be doing. I'm checking emails. I go to Instagram and I'm like, oh shit, this broad again? And then there's this goofy ass guy, he's a retired athlete, and then somebody else. And again, I've never been depressed, but it's just like, it's a feeling of just being overly annoyed. What is that? Anybody know? Overly annoyed. And then I go get a cup of goddamn coffee, I take a shower, and I talk to myself in the morning, and I'm saying stuff to myself like, fuck, can't stand that bitch. Does Instagram cause depression? or maybe not. Maybe it's not depression. Maybe it's anxiety. Jamal, I got your donation. Thank you, sir. The phrase "keep it real" turned hip hop violent. Okay. What about the phrase "keep it gangster"? Remember that? Oh, God, we used to say that on the radio. Yo, keep it gangster. Thank you for your donation, Jamal. Okay, and Jordan, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Let me just see if I can make one more correlation between drill rap and the older generation. If I can't, then maybe we'll just keep it pushing. But this is a huge story coming out of New York, along with another story. I've got so many stories here tonight. I don't want to just put so much stuff out there. But Newsday put out an Instagram post earlier. New York speed camera fines begin today. New York speed camera fines begin today, for those who care. Okay. I want to finish up on this cell phones thing before we do the whole depression thing, all right? Hey, Patrice, I got your donation. Patrice, I shouldn't be on Instagram that early. I'm going to be very honest with you. I like to wake up and within less than 5 minutes, I get out of the bed, you know? But I've been up late at night, cleaning up, packing, throwing shit out because I'm moving. In the last couple of days, I get up in the morning and I'm like, I gotta just get that extra oomph before I get up. And then I found myself looking at Instagram and I just like, what is this shit? Maybe it's not depression. Maybe it's anxiety. I don't know the clinical terms, but thank you for your donation. Darren, I got your donation. My daughter takes her phone to school every day. Sir, I would like to talk to you or any other parent. Phone lines are open right now. I would like to talk to you because, again, I'm starting to think phones should be allowed in school. Let me read this for a second here. The Japan Times, 2019. Tokyo's Board of Education said Thursday it has decided to allow students at metropolitan junior high and high schools to bring their mobile electronic devices, including smartphones, to school. For elementary and junior high schools run by cities and other municipalities in the capital, the decision will be left up to each board of education. Until now, mobile devices were banned in principle. Metropolitan, following the decision, okay, it's redundant here. Back in the 70s, a kid named Eddie Santoro brought a calculator to school, right? Yes, I'm old, and we thought that was so cool. Holy shit, that thing can addition, multiplication. He's like, yeah, look at this shit. A calculator. And the teacher, Mrs. Delakian, she said, put that away. He said, why? Now, his father was a doctor. He said, why? It's just can help me. And she said, that's cheating. He had to put it away, but I'll never forget that. Area code 213, good evening. We're talking about a few topics. Are you up to speed? 213. Yes, no, maybe.
Shit, is it me?
Yeah, watch the language. Why would you say that off the rip?
Oh, my bad.
Jesus.
My bad, Star. My bad. I made it, bro. Hey, nah, man. They're tripping. Like, the parents are lying, bro. They trade nasty pics like football cards. These kids are bad. Parents don't be knowing. I'm a parent myself.
Okay.
Those cell phones, they don't need those in school. They're trading like cards, penis pictures and whatnot. Hell no.
How old are you, sir? Sir, how old are you and how old's your child?
40.
Okay.
40. Teenager, 17.
Okay.
About to be 18. There's all over. These kids is sending these pictures, then that's causing another problem. Mm-hmm. Nah, they need to put them in lockers. These kids, they walking across the intersection. That's why you see the increased pedestrian rates of these kids getting ran over. They on the phone. They take the phone from them. They freak out. That's what's causing these kids wild out. The phones is the worst thing. Mm-hmm. They don't dimmer know how to read.
Are you serious, sir? Are you really, really serious? Because in Japan,
I'm absolutely serious.
I've been pointing out that Japan, since 2019, Tokyo, to be precise, allows students as young as middle school to bring their smartphones and other phones to class, and they're beating us in education. They have been over the decades, centuries, if you will. So what do they know that we don't know?
I believe they don't have mama sending them to school. They usually have a dual parent house, correct? But mama don't know how to get on the phone. Mammy don't know how to get on the phone and see what them kids are doing. That's the difference. That's the direct not correlation. That they have a structured society. We don't have a structured society. These kids will slap their grandmama if she don't have their phone. They'll call the police. She took my phone. It's apples and oranges. These phones are very, very bad.
Doesn't education start at the home, sir?
Absolutely. Education starts at the house. So if you haven't told your kid, hey, put your phone down and do your homework at the house, when he go to school, he ain't going to do the same thing. You feel me? He's not going to do it. The kids won't.
Well, hang on a second. I'm seriously looking for some insight here. I'm not a parent, so if you say it is what it is, I'll take your word on it. But now let me ask you this: Do you allow your kids to sit at the dinner table with their phones, or do you not even eat together as a family?
I don't allow chicks I'm on a date with to sit on on the phone. So no, if we're eating,
sir, I don't believe you. Sir, I don't believe you. I don't believe that your teenage kids sit at the dinner table without their phones.
Well, she's 17 now, bro. Once they're 17 and about to be 18, it's whatever. Mm-hmm. But when she was 13, 14, before 16, 17, yes, at the dinner table, put the phone down. It's a respect thing. I'm old school. The respect thing.
And your family still eats together? Your family still eats together?
Hell no. No, not at all, bro.
Exactly. So hang on. So now you're telling me you just said no, they can't use the phone at the dinner table, but now you're saying they don't eat together. You don't eat together. Which one is it, sir? I'm confused.
Nah, 17, bro. Everything's gone, bro.
Gotcha.
I got done. I'm done.
Okay.
I didn't have to pay the check. I cut out.
All right. Okay.
I did the dash, son. You got to just maintain it till they about to be 18 and then do the dash, bro. I moved to Vegas.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I let him speak. Do families still eat together? I don't think so. I don't think most families even eat together. So you're not controlling your daughter sitting there eating, looking at her phone? I want to spend a little bit more time on this topic, and then we'll get to, oh my God. Did I mention something else I'm going to put on the table after intermission? Oh, my goodness. Did I mention this yet? Did niggers destroy your rental property? Deeds, did I mention that yet? Let me write that down. There's no other way to ask that question. Did niggers destroy your rental property? Extended show tonight. Oh my God. This is the Star Report. Good evening. My nigga Chef G, Sleepy Hollow, and Dieter, you up to speed? Good evening.
Yes, sir. Salute, Star.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Salute. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Are you?
Oh, we're good. Yes, this is Carter. Carter hates everything.
Hey, what's
up,
man?
I'm in New York.
Okay.
Yo, all right. Listen, I just want to touch real quick on the drill rap situation, right?
Let's go.
Because I'm in New York, and I just had this conversation with somebody this morning about this. And this is just me reaching. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't. But I think it was a setup.
Okay.
I think it was a setup. All right, look, last year, right, we had certain rappers, elder rappers from our area, right? We had certain elder rappers who organized a huge meet with all of the New York drill rappers, right? To have them talk about the violent situation, the smoking on packs in their raps. And in that meet, they had, if you can look it up, anybody that's listening.
Did Mano line niggas up? Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm there tonight, nigga. What's poppin'?
There we go. Eric Adams had a huge picture with all of them at the table.
Is Mano telling, nigga? Let's go.
Sitting there. You see? So when that happened, I said it that day, like, yo, if I got that call and I was a drill rapper to come to that meeting, I'm dead. I'm not coming to that meeting.
Fuck out of
You sitting
here.
down with the feds, the mayor,
Right.
the ex-cop mayor.
Right.
Y'all giving them your photo. You're giving them your ID. You're giving them your government name. You're giving them who your ops is. You giving them where your set is, what area you out of, and 1 year later,
Is Mano telling? Let me hear you say it, nigga. I dare you. Say it.
I said it may no line them up.
Don't stutter. Say it, nigga. What's your name again? What's your channel?
I said they may no line them up, yo.
Yeah.
They may no line them up.
Carter hates everything. You on YouTube?
God,
Hang on. You on YouTube?
yeah.
I want to see a video.
Absolutely.
I want to see a video from you, nigga. Did Mano line Chef G up?
I feel you. I hear you.
I dare you, nigga.
I hear you.
I dare you, nigga.
Nigga, I'm like you. I'm like you. I leave with Gary, man. You know it's hard as hell in New York, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy that you did this show today, Star, because I just had this conversation with one of my youngsters that's into that drill rap heavy, and he play it all the time. I just had this conversation with him this morning, and I said, yo, dude, it's strange coincidence that 1 year later, and not only is it one artist getting hit, their whole team is getting hit.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
30 dudes.
30 niggas.
40 dudes.
Yeah.
50 dudes.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And you go back to that picture. So if anybody want to look, go back to that picture and just start checking off faces and narrow it down how many people that already been knocked from that picture that they took with Eric Adams. Yeah. That's not a coincidence.
32 defendants, 24 were in custody and arraigned in Brooklyn Supreme Court. If convicted, Chef G faces up to 25 years in prison. Right?
Look at the other situation with the other cat, the other couple of cats that got knocked up a couple of months back.
Sir, I'm up to speed on all of it. Listen, man, go to shot97.com. I'm here to eat, man. I'm here to eat, nigga. You know what it is with me.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
So I'm on it. I've been rocking with you since the beginning when you came to the YouTube with my dude Alias. You know what I'm saying? You know my dude Alias. You know my dudes, man. Even my dudes.
Yo, Alias uploaded. Hang on a second.
Craig.
Alias uploaded four Chef G tracks this morning at 7 a.m. He texts me and says, Chef G, 4 new tracks now added on Shot 97. Streets gotta eat, nigga.
He a Mount Vernon dude. Yeah. You know how we are. We with the shits, bro.
Money earning.
We with the shits.
Money earning.
Excuse my language.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse my language.
Okay.
But you know how we rock.
All right, good to hear.
Yo, no shouts, but my dude Craig too, man. You know,
Craig,
you always put a smile on my face when you rock with my dude Craig.
Right. Well, listen, Carter. Okay, I want to see that video, man. Send me a link after you post it. I dare you, nigga. All right.
Hey, yo, Star. When you get to Jersey too, man, give a new PO box so I can line you up with another Larry Bird figure, man.
Okay, salute.
'Cause I gave you that last Larry Bird figure.
Oh, nice.
So, let me know what's up.
Right. Okay. Good to hear from you, Carter. Salute.
All right, salute, bro. Salute.
Okay. I'm just talking crazy. I don't think Mano line niggas up, man. But wow, 32 niggas taken down. Guys, this story is trending everywhere. I'm not going to sit here and read the full indictment. It is what it is, man. You know. Chef G has been in and out of prison for many, many years. I'm not going to sit here and read his whole fucking backstory. Government name, Michael Williams, born in 1998. Yep. He's Trinidadian and Haitian. Hell of a producer. And Sleepy Hollow, in case you don't know. Hold on a second before I get back to the phone lines. His last name is Chambers, Sleepy Hollow. Is he any relation to D. Chambers from Coney Island? Okay, he's Jamaican. Sleepy Hollow from Flatbush. Any relation to my homie D. Chambers out of Coney Island? How's D. Chambers doing? Oh, man, he was right on stage when Math Hoffa hit you know who. I don't want to go back to that shit, man, but you guys know what I'm talking about? He and Math used to roll tight. Somebody said, any relation to the Star Chamber? Area code 404, good evening. Talking about Chef G, Sleepy Hollow, Indicted, and a few other topics. Are you there? 404.
What's going on, Star?
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, man. So much going on right now.
Yeah,
Y'all got
yeah.
me dying laughing over here, man.
What's cracking, man?
I'm stuck because I'm a father.
Okay.
I'm in my mid-40s, and I grew up and listening to hip-hop my whole life.
Okay.
So I'm kind of in and everything like that. I want to address your first caller, man. The dude is, I'm a conscious rapper and all that. Conscious rappers don't listen to drill rap anyway, so I don't understand why he's even in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? The kids is doing the drill rap. They not rapping for me. I understand. But my young cats, they explain to me that it's a lot of subliminal and hidden messages in the rhymes. Like, they're actually talking about certain people. Like, and I think that's the allure of drill rap, even in New York, Chicago, and everything like that, because it's like, yo, this side is beefing with this side, so everybody wants to hear each other's retaliation. And that's why I don't understand why why they all like, oh, we're not playing their drill rap. But that's what, like you said, they don't need the radio.
Right.
The kids are going to find a way to listen to it anyway.
Yeah. Now, hang on a second. If I can just jump in here real quick, I appreciate the call and you joining the conversation here. No, drill rap is not subliminals. It's not like that older shit from the early 2000, 2009 and 10.
You're right.
No, they call names. They call names.
No, you're right. I kind of use the wrong words, but I mean, like,
they call names.
a lot of people that's not in the know. If you're not in the know, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm from Brooklyn too.
Okay.
If you know what I'm saying, you from Flatbush and Canton,
right.
And you trying to diss the dudes, you know what I'm saying, on Fulton and DeKalb, people entirely, they don't understand what we're talking about.
Right.
But the people in New York, they know what's going on, and that's why most people listen to drill music. I'm in Atlanta right now.
Okay.
They look at it as New York music, but Brooklyn drill and Bronx drill is two different drills. They talk about two different hoods, like you said, two different ops. Yeah. But like you're very right. They are talking directly to who they talking to.
Oh, they call names. They call names.
They call names. And it's a shame that Chef G's actually talented. The kid could rap, the kid could produce, but like you said, this dude is a career criminal.
I gotta jump in. Hold on a second. Now, streets gotta eat, my nigga. We can't be sitting here shedding no tear, and we can't be saying, yo, this is crazy. This has gotta stop. Hey, niggas gotta go through what they go through, right? You're from. Hang on, you're from Flatbush, but you've been living out here for how long? So you got the fuck out of Dodge.
I've been back and forth for the past 20 years.
No, sir. How long have you been out here with the backyard eating high up off the hog? You moved out of Brooklyn when?
The first time I moved out of Brooklyn was like 95.
Okay, so you're not there no more. You're going back is cool. But living there and waking up to
like I said,
waking up to the gunshots is totally different from going back every once in a while seeing your mans in them. So now hang on a second. Hang on.
No. But I like I said, I lived in New York. I'll come out here, live for a couple of years, then go back to New York and live for a couple of years.
Okay, but now hang on.
That's how I got to learn you. It's 2002,
Okay.
2003.
Okay, I'm not condoning what they're doing. I don't want anybody to get this twisted. But we have to understand the climate of what's going on right now. Society has got issues. There's an issue with young people thinking, because I see them in my comments saying, "Yo, I hear you, big nigga, but I'd rather flip a key than work 50 hours like a migrant. I'll take my chances." That's how they think.
Well, I think that, and that just kind of, I got so much I want to say. It's kind of like what you're saying with Instagram. People see that, and they glorify one part. Like with the BMF, everybody see Big Meech and all these guys made all this money,
Right.
But they don't see the penitentiary side. They don't see the repercussions, fighting cases and stuff like that. They don't see that. They giving these kids football numbers. You understand what I'm saying? Like you said, you're not gonna read the whole indictment, but they got Chef G. They indicted him for giving these dudes money and jewelry for what they did. They don't have him on no shootings. He took one kid out to dinner. He took them out to dinner after they shot up some dudes.
No. Hang on. He took the whole team out for steak dinner. Get it right.
Team.
Took the whole team for steak dinners. Now look, hang on. We can't sit here and shed no tear for Chef G. Yeah, free my nigga. All that shit sounds hot. But come on, man. If you from Brooklyn, and I have a feeling you are, born and raised, I just was passing through. Come on, man. Streets got to eat, my nigga. Streets got to eat.
No, I agree. I totally agree with you. This dude is causing terror.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing with the drill rap, and in New York, they use everything under the whole gang indictment.
Yeah.
Because they're Crips. They're going to use that gang indictment. That's how they could use, just like how they did the Mafia back in the 80s and 90s. They're going to put them under one conspiracy.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is what these kids don't understand. These kids don't understand. If it's 5 of y'all and y'all all got the same chain, now you a gang. Now you could fall under the same indictment. And this is what I try to explain as a 45-year-old man to my 20-year-old friends. Like, yo, y'all all, we repping this, we repping that. Okay, one of y'all do something stupid. I don't care if there's one dude that's in the booth and, I don't get my hands dirty. You still getting caught in the same indictment. Y'all all on the same record. Like you say, y'all all taking pictures. Y'all all on each other IG.
Yeah.
That's all they need. The cops, all they got to do is go to YouTube and IG to indict these kids now.
Now, hang on a second. I want to jump in with all due respect. It sounds like you're trying to save niggas. You're a Brooklyn cat, born and raised. You're trying to save niggas
Yo,
now?
the streets got to eat. Because the streets got to eat. Wait a
minute. Fam. You made it out. You be having cookouts and shit down here. You walking around up in Kroger's in Gucci slides, right? Life is good.
You already know Publix. Publix.
Right. You got them the fucking $400 fucking Gucci sunglasses. You trying to save niggas up north? Let them niggas do what they do, man. Niggas do what they do.
Yo, Star, man, you killing me, man. But hold on, though. I also got to talk about the cell phone.
Okay. Should cell phones
I got to
be
talk
allowed?
about the cell phone,
Go ahead.
too.
In class, please. Go ahead.
Now, I'm going to be fast. They're not going to get rid of cell phones. Because as long as they got school shooters, they need the cell phones. Because that's how these kids is calling their parents to let them know they're safe. So the parents are not going to let them take away the cell phone. My daughter graduates next week, and I'm glad she got a cell phone. Because if anything happens, she can call me like, yo, Ma, like, Pops, there's a dude up here shooting. Something's going on. Come get me.
Well, hang on. No. My question is, if you didn't catch me earlier, should cell phones be allowed? Because in Japan, they're using the cell phones to further the technology and the education. So I'm not saying they should take them away. I'm saying, should they be allowed to broaden their scope? That's a question.
Yeah, I definitely think they should be allowed. I think somehow they're going to find a way to incorporate. I think right now they don't have the technology. They don't know how to do it. It's more of a nuisance.
Okay.
But after a while, they're going to figure out to have the curriculum and everything like through the cell phones and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
They're going to have to.
Thank you.
Because, I mean, at the end of the day, these kids don't even know how to communicate. Everything is a cell phone.
Okay. I appreciate the call, man. Salute.
No doubt. Salute to you, my brother.
Yes,
Holla.
sir. Please don't call me a brother. I said Brooklyn nigga down here up on Publix in Gucci slides. Living good. Worried about niggas up north. Yeah, free my nigga Chef G, Sleepy Hollow. Go to shot97.com. All right, we got it lit right now. Desmond Fox, where are you, man? Are you calling in? Where's Desmond Fox? I have two music directors. A guy named Rory who sends great playlists, and Desmond Fox. Rory, are you out there? Do you want to call in? Desmond, call in. Chef G, huh? So somebody's gonna tell. Sure, somebody's gonna tell. Chef G's looking at 25 years, 30 niggas. And salute to the female, whoever she was. I was looking at the, I think it was the New York Post. You had a black girl, she had on a bonnet, she had her middle finger up at the camera when she was in handcuffs. Fuck y'all niggas. It's my type of girl. Yeah, I'm in this fucking, I'm on the chain gang. Fuck y'all niggas, suck a dick. She knew what it was. Let's go to area code 347. Good evening, 347. We're talking about drill rap. Should cell phones be allowed in class? And does Instagram cause depression? 347, are you there? Yes, no, maybe.
I'm here.
Good evening.
Can you hear me?
Good evening.
Good evening, Star. I just sent money because I like what you're doing.
God bless
and
you, sir. God bless
what I think
you.
about
God
drill,
bless you.
what I think about drill,
Yeah.
it's murderous. It only talks about murdering people.
Okay.
And it's cool if there's a balance to it. Like there's no like palm drill. It just everybody must die. Everybody gotta do this. All right, that's cool. That's cool beans.
Everything's dead. That's a proper way to say it. Everything's dead. Go ahead.
All right. It's like all right, if that's how you want your life to end, sure.
Okay.
But it's like there's no like I'm do a drill rap and I walk home safely. It doesn't exist.
Can I ask how old are you,
Doesn't exist.
sir? How old are you? Can I ask how old are you? How old are you?
47.
47?
Yes, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm 47.
Okay, perfect. Stay right there. Stay right there. Let's have this real conversation. I am concerned about the evolution of the black experience. I most certainly am. I'm a black man. I'm color neutral for the most part, but I am perceived as a black man. I own it. I wear it. I'm proud of my lineage, my black father who I loved and liked. Okay?
My black father's from Mississippi.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So with regards to drill rap, if we can just bring it up to speed here, okay? There are so many things by way of experiences that, may not be something that we particularly like, but we have to let the babies work it out. You're 47. So you're thinking about the golden era of hip hop. I know the medallions, peace, Aki and all that. Yeah.
Now what I'm thinking about, Star.
Hit you with a hose full of sand. Now take that to the crack, man. I was there.
No.
Hang on, sir. Just let me speak, and then I'll go back to you. I'll go back to you.
Sure.
Go back to you. Okay? But now at the same time, sir, a lot of those guys were smoked out, sniffed out, ran through the money.
Yeah.
Perpetrating the
I remember
perpetrating the fraud. Hang on, sir. Let me speak, then I'll go back to you.
No. Can you let me
Let me
finish?
speak, sir. Then I'll go back to you. Perpetrating the fraud, spitting the mathematics of the day, and then sniffing coke up in fucking Albany projects. Come on, man. So yes, you may not like drill rap, but they are rapping about the reality. They're rapping about the reality. I'm not condoning it. Don't get me wrong. But do you listen? Are you a father? Do you listen to drill rap?
I'm a father.
Okay. How old are your beautiful seeds that you love? I'm sure. How old are they?
7.
Ooh. Okay. The internet is raising them, you know. I'm sure you love them. You do what you can, but they're going to be gone from you for how many hours of the day? 10, 11 out of 24 hours?
Just beautiful. No, not at all. I'm not around him
Okay, no, that's what I'm saying.
at all.
Oh, at all? Oh, because you're not even in the house. You're
No,
wow. Okay,
I'm a piece of shit father.
Are you trolling, sir? Or are we having a serious conversation? What are we doing?
No, I'm just talking.
Okay. Go ahead and finish up. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is like how like the kids move, that's fine. And I'm like, it doesn't work. I know it doesn't work because it didn't work with me.
Got you. Okay.
I'm a piece of shit.
Easy on the profanity. You said it once, sir. Easy. You said it once. Take it easy. Profanity, okay?
In the golden age of hip hop, didn't work. Have both parents in the household. There you go.
Okay.
I don't care what color they are.
Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your call.
No problem.
Okay. That was a weird call, wasn't it? That was weird. I thought we were going in one direction, and then he just... It's like he shot a little skag between his toes and then started tweaking. The hell? Does Instagram cause depression? I really want to say the name of this female who... She does reaction videos, and it's like... And it's like the first thing in the goddamn morning. And I don't follow her, but she keeps popping up in my feed, I guess, because people, they repost her reactions. I'm like, damn. I'm not going to say her name, but it's just annoying. Big IKEA got your donation. Thank you for tapping in, sir. Big IKEA says, okay, he sent it a few donations. Hold on. Not a parent, but I think kids should have phones in school just for the simple fact you don't know when the next Mayo maniac wants to target a school, okay? He also says, you was too patient with that boom Howard sounding nigga, okay? The fuck was he even talking about anyway? Will his inconsistent cornbread eating ass... Listen, I like to let people speak. You know, I don't want to just cut them off. Let them speak. You know? Maybe it takes a little while to get to their point. I got time. Big Aki also says, oh yeah, and far as the drill music, it's just the newer version of gangster rap. And instead of LA, it's Chicago. They were dropping like flies then and now. Then he says, drill rap or not, people in poverty will find a way to war with each other. Back in the 80s, they were rapping about peace, didn't stop the Mac 10s. That's a fact. I don't want to tell on niggas, but I knew niggas that was talking that conscious rap shit, and we were sniffing coke together. Niggas are talking about, yeah, man, sun, moon, and star, peace, God. Yeah, man, here you go. Here's the $20 bill with them goddamn, that fish scale in there. Peace, God. Peace. Guys, here's my email address for business sponsorships. We always send out analytics in case you don't know. See that? That's a media deck, the fastest growing media source. Hold on a second. See, folks, we always send out analytics, core audience, so you can see if our services can assist you. Views breakdown, where the views are coming from. Okay. Growth and retention. You will get a PDF file with this stuff, a digital PDF file. See that? Growth and retention. Don't ever spend any money with anybody unless they send you the back end, the analytics. Mobile statistics. You see that? Star Report, goddamn, we does this. This gives you a breakdown of how many mobile phones versus computers, TVs, and tablets, and other things. Okay. Area code 917. We're talking about a few topics. Are you there? 917. I think that's a New York number. Yes, no, maybe.
Peace, that was good.
Peace, how are you? Who's this?
I'm good. It's the rapper from Brooklyn.
Hey, what's up, man? What's cracking? Chef G,
I'm
Sleepy
good,
Hollow, man.
I want to speak on the Chef. Yeah.
Come on.
I want to talk about that. Chef G and the Sleepy Hollow. Gang database is real. You ever heard about it?
Say again.
You ever heard about the NYPD gang database?
Yes. I have police officer friends who are part of that unit. I have friends from back in the days with the hip hop police, Derek Parker and a host of others. Yeah, what's cracking?
Yeah, it's real. It's real. So we teach programs with the youth in Brooklyn, Queens, Harlem, all across New York City.
Really?
And you ever heard about the SMART unit as far as the social media analyst team that sit down and watch and observe teenagers and kids all day on social media? They troll. They get into people's profile. They clone pages and act like they're your friend. They try to get into your, you know what I mean? And they do this nonstop. A lot of parents don't know this is taking place.
Now, hang on a second. Do you speak at different places about this or what?
Absolutely.
Contact me. I would love to come speak. I won't charge you a dime. I would love to come speak. I have from time to time over the years about different things, social media. I'm available. Do you ever come down to Atlanta? You ever come to Atlanta?
I'm gonna get paid.
Say again.
I said I'm gonna get paid.
Well, no, I'm moving back to New Jersey next month. I'll be in Stone Harbor, but I'm saying, have you ever been to Atlanta? Where do you do your speaking engagements? I'm leaving here, but I'm just.
No, we mostly based in New York City right now. As far as what we do with the Community Justice Unit Legal Aid Society, we work just for New York City as far as right now. But there's no problem going to different states and different places and speaking on the same situation, because it started in California, then went to Chicago, but it's actually in New York right now. And the SMART unit is the realest thing of all, because you have these police officers that all day they sit on social media and they do what they do.
Yeah.
And it's almost entrapment, because they're doing it to kids. They're not doing it to dudes that's in their 30s, 25s, and 40s. They're doing it to 12-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 17-year-olds, and these kids don't have the knowledge to know that they're being caught up. Some of them do. But when you look at the youngest person in the gang database is 7 years old, and the oldest person is 10, they do these things where they go on social media. They put you on the gang database. So let me just...
Well, that's called preventive measures, sir. Hang on a second. Let's have that real conversation. That's called preventive measures. And, young people do far more worse to themselves by way of accepting the terms on all these different platforms. When you go to TikTok and you accept the terms, you're allowing them to use your information or anybody's information on your mobile device. So the police, and I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying that's, it could be looked at from a different perspective, preventive measures. But go ahead.
Absolutely. No, you're totally correct. A lot of these kids, when we teach them, we tell them, if you delete something, like stop using weapons, pointing guns in the camera.
Yeah.
Stop recording fights. You're telling on yourselves. And when we tell them that,
they be shocked when I'm telling you, if you delete it, do you know that it's still being captured? It's still in cyberspace. And they be like, for real? Like they're oblivious to that.
Yeah.
Like they think once they delete it, it's gone. You know, they
Facial recognition.
I'm telling myself.
I can speak.
You said what?
I can speak about facial recognition. Listen, I'll be up in New York next month again. Pardon me. Well, I'll be based in New Jersey. But reach out to me via email. I got a buddy, Corey Pegues.
Okay.
You ever heard of Corey Pegues? He used to be in the Supreme team. He lined up GS.
Yes.
Yeah, he lined up GS9 back in the days.
That's crazy, yo. I know you're talking about. Dude was on. Y'all had a show. Y'all should have kept that show rolling with the police joint.
And we're gonna get
that was a crazy show.
We're gonna get a pop when I move back to Jersey. All right.
Yo, we gotta link up, brother, because it's a lot of things that need to get put out there with the youth, with the gangs, and even with the entertainment business. Like the brother that called and said that the situation with linking up with Eric Adams and all them drill rappers that linked up with Maino Noir, like that's some truth to that.
Mayor Adams is a former gang member. Do you know that? The mayor of New York, former gang member.
And it's crazy. He was on the Supreme team. It's crazy. He was on the Supreme team talking that hotness too. That's bugged out. Yeah. But yet you pointing out these youngins and you locking them up. But let me just paint this picture before you go. So you put these kids in certain ways to get put on the gang database. You could be put on the gang database for just knowing an affiliation, location, living in nature, wearing certain colors, throwing up gang signs. It don't even got to be a gang sign. It could be a wolf pack. You could be a WWE fan and just throw up a sign. They're going to add that. You could use certain emojis. You could say happy B-Day, just saying happy birthday. They could use that.
Right.
And it's all assumptions. There's no evidence. There's no proof. It's assumption.
Yeah.
You could just have a friend that's in the gang, and they put you on the gang database without you knowing it. And then they let that build up and build up. And then when it builds up, then raids come, just like we seen with Chef G. And, and it's happening all through New York City. Just last week.
Listen, man, send me an email. Let's talk, and let's get a bag together, okay?
Let's do that. Actually,
and don't ever call me brother again, please. That offends me. But thank you. Thank you, sir. I caught that. Try to call me brother. All right, guys, sit tight. We're having a good discussion here. It's a little sloppy tonight. I'm sipping some Josh wine. Free my nigga Chef G in Sleepy Hollow. Chef G is a career criminal. I say that with all due respect. Did I mention you can see the video of a vehicle, shots ripping, the SIG was squirting, you had the calico with the double action, then you had a SUV stopping vehicles from coming down. Oh, shit was planned out. If he had anything to do with that, I don't know, but that's the video that you can see. Iconic Visions, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in, okay? Is it Damon? I got your donation. Thank you, Damon. Thank you for your support, sir. You are appreciated. Hey, Christy, thank you so much. Christy says, still eat together and monitor everything. You are a gem. You are a gem, Christy, if you still eat together with the family and you monitor things. Most people, the kids are doing something different. Father's on the gram liking pictures of random bitches. Duran says, I'll pay good to smash Murder B. Murder B, catch her on shot97.com. Newt8282 says, FBJ, what? FBJ line, the trans got different. Oh, the trans got different. Now I'm different. Okay, well, that was cute. That was good. Is it Damon? Damon, I got your donation. Thank you, sir. Salute to you, Damon. If you have something you want to promote, sir, send me an email. I appreciate your support. Damon, okay? And Elvis the Chef Rosenberg, thank you for tapping in. Okay, hang on a second. Is it Yazzie917? Star D Chambers is not related to Chef G. Well, no. I didn't say Chef G. No. Sleepy Hollow, his last name is Chambers. Chef G's last name is Williams. I actually know some older people. I think I know one of Chef G's uncles. But Sleepy Hollow, his last name is Chambers. Thank you so much, Yazzie917, okay? You're appreciated. Main topic, drill rappers Chef G and Sleepy Hollow indicted on conspiracy and other charges, along with over 23 other people from the Brooklyn, New York area, okay? So, not to promote violence by any means, but drill rap is a reflection of what's going on right now, worldwide. It's not just coming out of New York, not just Chicago. It's a movement within itself. It's a subculture. But if you don't pay attention, and I urge you to pay attention, then you will not know where the younger people are going. I don't have biological kids. However, I created this platform, and I want to talk about it again. Shot97.com, that's an old name that I came up with back in the 90s when I was writing for The Source magazine. And in 2018, I linked up with, they brought me in to co-host with DJ Academic's Everyday Struggle. Salute to him and Nadeska. And because I knew Academics pioneered the war in Chirac, I said, well, let me brush up on drill rap. So I started really, really paying attention. So I did a comprehensive study over the years. Ever since 2018, I listen, I take notes. I haven't spoken about it too much, but I am a guy from the 80s, 90s, worked at record labels for a decade. You know this. So I pay attention to not just what they're saying, but the producers, where the different drill rappers are from, who they're beefing with. And Shot97.com is really for me, but I let you guys listen in. We've done a soft launch of sorts. I haven't paid for any Google ads or anything yet, but I listen every morning. And let me ask you guys, you've heard me say this before, but do you know who I think is the hottest drill rapper? Not just in New York, but I think the hottest drill rapper in the game. Do you guys know? I've mentioned her before. She be saying some shit. She's out of Brooklyn. She calls niggas names. Talented as fuck. No, you don't know? Scarlett is nice. She's popping right now. Jen Carter, the hottest female drill rapper, in my opinion. Crazy bars. She calls niggas names. And I like when her and Tata from the 41 team, when they team up together. Jen Carter. Anyway, so drill rap we're talking about tonight. Aside from Chef G and Sleepy Hollow being indicted, hey, listen, streets gotta eat. I can't sit here and shed no tear for niggas who if these charges and allegations are real, I can't shed no tear for them. They know what it is. And you can't be sitting there if you're an old nigga talking about, y'all gotta chill. Yo, this is crazy. If you're the same old nigga who sits around trying to correct everybody about the fucking details of who Alpo killed, what Rich Porter was driving, Guy Fisher, Nicky Barnes, and all these other goddamn people, you study that shit. You live by it. So if somebody mentions the wrong goddamn car that Supreme was driving from the Supreme team, that wasn't it. Nah, he had the other one. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? He had the cranberry seats. You don't know. Nah, he had the coupe. The coupe Audis wasn't even out then. You niggas are so ridiculous with that shit. I just had to say that. No. He had the turquoise Bally's and he had the avocado shit. It's like, oh my God. Anyway, so the point is, I'm not trying to glorify drill rap by any means, but I listen every morning to hear what they're saying, to become accustomed to it. I have a radio situation in New York. We've been in talks for over a year. Not to go too far left, but, okay, so maybe I'll do a show for you, which is not really to my liking, but you have to do something with shot97.com. Put it under your umbrella. So when I get up there, next month, I'll keep you posted. Does that make sense? Drill rap is the wave, like it or not. I don't want to sit around and talk about, coming up next, we got the tickets for the boat ride and Jodeci, and I got the Blue Cantrell, I got the Carl Thomas and the fucking Jagged Edge. Oh my God. I'll cut you a deal. I'll help you with that, but you got to promote shot97.com. Anyway, so the point is, I don't know if there is a fucking point. Drill rap, shot97.com, all right? Area code 973. I'm rambling, or you have to speed on the topics. 973.
Yeah, Cuzzo, what's up? It's Derek.
Hey, what's up, man? How have you been making out, man? I haven't heard from you with that situation. You okay with the legal thing?
Oh yeah, it's what they call it a process.
Okay.
So this is the process.
Okay.
Yeah. You just gotta. You can't. I'm a secondary. You know what I mean? You can't just. Oh, I want this right now.
Right.
No, you just relax and chill.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Let them dig dirt. You dig their own grave. But D's, I can get I could swing into my camp because, like I said, I'm semi-retired right now, so I could bring into my stable. You know what I mean?
Whoa, listen, come on, slow down. Send her a donation if you want to. That's all.
No, I'm gonna send her a donation. Well, first of all, okay. Forget it.
Where are you going? We're not talking about Deeds tonight. Deeds, she's back. She was in the hospital. Let's stay focused, man. We're talking about Chef G and Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of her. I'm gonna get her right. I'll set her up in the spot. You know what I mean? She'll make that money back because she's a cutie. But
that's that powder, folks. Pay attention. That's that powder. Come on, man. We're talking about two topics. Where you going?
All right. What do you want me to talk about first?
Derek's. The topics are on the screen, man.
Well, we're talking about drill rap.
Chef
so
G, Sleepy Hollow, they've been arrested. Hip speed?
Right. But this is their generation. Yes. You know what I mean? That's what, and you were talking about the old heads, and that's why I liked when you said, oh, the old heads, this, that, and the other. This is their generation. This is how they're going to, and then 50 years from now or 30 years from now, they're going to be talking about, okay, this is how we did it. Maybe do it a little differently. You know what I mean? But you got to let these kids, just like doo-wop and all that back in your day when y'all was sitting on the corners in the hallways, them pissy ass halls.
I was never on corners. I was never in a cipher. But come on, man. Stay focused, Derek. Stay focused, man. Are you up to speed on the story?
So ask me a question. I'm sorry.
Are you up to speed on the story, man? The story. Chef G.
Yes, I am.
Sleepy Hollow. Come on.
Yeah. So this is just part of it. This is back with 2 Live Crew, You know what I mean? It just keeps repeating itself. It all repeats itself. You know what I mean? It went back to Elvis.
That's that powder. Pay attention. That's that powder.
Tips.
What'd you say, Elvis?
Yeah, Elvis was doing the Negro dances. I'm not going to say the N-word because I don't know if, well, it's okay to say the N-word, but I'm not
You
going to
can say the N-word tonight. Go ahead, Derek. I want you to finish up. Go ahead, say the N-word. You need to say it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sheesh.
No, I don't need to say it. I would love to say the K word and the S word, but I'm not going to say those. I'm not going to say the N word if I can't say those words. No, we're having an OG moment. No,
okay.
I'm not saying those words. I'm not saying the N word if I can't say the K word and the S word.
Right.
Can I say the K word and the S word?
No, you can't. But good to talk to you.
Exactly. So I'm not saying the N word.
Good to talk to you, Derek.
You have breed.
Okay. It's my alleged cousin. Whew. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Area code 815. A very sloppy show tonight. We're talking about drill rap, some huge takedowns by the Brooklyn police. Are you up to speed? Or Instagram and depression? 815. Yes, no, maybe.
Hey, what's up, Star?
Hey, how are you, sir?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Good.
I mean, my point on drill rap, man. When it's like the street, at one point, the stuff that was going on in the street stayed in the streets.
Okay.
And now it's so open. I've never seen so many indictments in rap.
Okay.
Indictments.
Yeah.
You know, the street stuff stay on the streets. I've never seen hip hop so sloppy. I know you're getting money off of it. See, everybody's going off of what's making money.
Well, I'm passionate about the music, sir. Don't get it twisted. I like the music that comes out of the New York area.
I do too.
It's hot. The drill rap, it's hot. It's hot.
Yeah, I like the music too, man. But don't you think this is my opinion? I'm an older dude too. I just turned 44 yesterday.
Okay.
But it's so detrimental, man. It's so detrimental. I ain't never seen hip hop so sloppy. They're making money. Everybody rides the wave. What's hot and what's popping. You know what I mean? But I've never seen. When have you seen in hip hop so many indictments? Because the shit that they're talking about, keep that shit on the streets. But I guess that's what's hot right now.
Well, now, hang on a second, sir. How old are you? Did you say how old you are?
I'm 44.
44.
I'm 44.
Okay.
I just turned 44. Yes.
Sir. The old niggas are up on Vlad TV telling the old niggas. Sir, Vlad is a friend of mine, and when I helped him in the early days of Vlad TV, and he helped me. And I remember the old niggas from Brooklyn and Bronx reaching out, trying to come up there with paperwork. And sometimes he would say, hey, Star, do you know this guy? And I would say, no, I don't know that person. But I would know some of the niggas. And I'd be like, God damn, these niggas want to come tell. Niggas like to tell, sir. Niggas like to tell.
God damn, yeah, but and I'm not, you know, I like a lot of the new music also. I love a lot of the new music, the art form. But something's going on, man. Something's not right.
Well, sir, where you from? What state do you live in? Where you from? 815.
I'm from Illinois. I'm from Illinois. We talked before. You said you came to Illinois and was looking for the good coke and
I found it back in 1990 in the South Side.
I'm like 30 minutes. I'm like 30 minutes away from Chicago, Star.
Yeah. My old homie, Don Magic Wand, they had the good coke back in the days, and a bunch of anyway. So listen, so now hang on a second, sir. Respectfully, have you gotten old?
Yeah.
Have you gotten old and soft? Now you're looking at drill rap. Oh, the kids is out of control. You gotten old and soft?
No, not old and soft. Not old and soft. You know, maybe what's going on right now, in the times like now. Is what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of these guys, you know, you gotta go with what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You gotta go with what's going on in the streets first off. But like talk, I just never seen so many indictments by the FBI. So many indictments.
Well, sir, niggas is gonna get indicted. Sir, niggas is gonna get shot.
Yeah.
Niggas is gonna die. The streets gotta eat, sir.
That's true. That's true.
You're from Chicago back when they used to call it Chi-Town. Never mind Chirac that came later. Chi-Town, right?
Yeah.
Back when niggas was stepping.
See, but
step in the name of love, right? Sir. You were stepping back in the days, right?
Stepping. But it was organized. It was organized step. It was organized stepping.
You were stepping. You were on coke, and you were doing the Soul Train line, right? You were on coke.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. You were doing the Soul Train line.
Yeah, all that good shit, Star.
Yeah,
all that good stuff.
Now you're older. Now you go to Starbucks. you get that latte. You get up in the bed with wifey at night. You eat a fucking ring ding and you fall asleep. You're farting. Wifey don't mind because she loves you. And now you're waking up and you look at drill rap like the niggas have gone crazy. Go ahead, finish up, sir.
Gone crazy.
Gone crazy.
You know, actually, see, I had a nephew that was murdered 4 years ago.
Sorry to hear that.
You know what I mean?
Sorry to hear that.
And the way that it happened was so fucked up. See, it's like to the point now. You know, it's so many lames in this. Everybody's involved, even the lames. People from the suburbs that didn't grow up that way.
Sir, with all due respect, did your nephew get caught up in a drug deal gone bad? Did he try and snap a package? Keep it real.
No, actually, you know what? There's some stuff that I probably don't know about. But
okay.
It was the wrong place at the wrong time. He was around
place at the wrong time. You know, over a bitch. He got his wig split. You know, condolences, man.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Sir, I gotta go, man. Thank you.
So,
thank you, sir.
All right, take it easy, Star.
Yes, sir. Salute to you, sir. Salute. Okay, that's an old nigga. That nigga's old in his 40s. That nigga's in his 50s. He was stepping. I think it was stepping to the Bee Gees, more than likely. The night fever, we gotta learn to do it. He's on that type of time, huh? Troll babies, that nigga was stepping. Where is Desmond Fox? Desmond, come on, nigga. I need you to call in tonight. Damon, thank you for your donation again. Thank you, Damon. Duran, I got your donation. We talking about these streets, nigga. Babies out there riding around with rockets. Sit tight on the phones, area code 617, sit tight. Guys, at the top of the live chat is my PayPal information. Did I spell it right? Okay. Is Deed still around? Deeds may have signed off. Make sure you send Deeds a donation, man. I don't know the full extent of what happened, but she's on meds now. I don't know if they shot up the vehicle she was in, but she was in a vehicle and then, you know, she's back holding you guys down. Newt, I got your donation. Need Derek's number. Sounds like a great customer. Derek's makes about $30 an hour, if not more. Terrence got your donation. There's an informant in rap lining up niggers. Yo, somebody lined up, if you ask me, somebody lined up Chef G and Sleepy Hollow. I don't know who, but I'm just saying, Area code 213, good evening. 213, are
Hey,
you there?
Star, can you hear me right? Can you hear me right?
Yes, who are we speaking to? Good evening, good evening.
It's actually I got deported from the show, so it's your boy Avo Comedian. It's been a long time. I hope I come in peace.
Is it Advo? I remember you. ADVO?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you were doing too much back in the days. Are you in a better place now?
No, I apologize. I learned my lesson. I apologize. I do agree.
You're doing too much, man. How are you? What's cracking? Where do you want to start, sir? Good evening.
Well, the Chef G situation is pretty close.
Okay.
I myself grew up in Flatbush in Clarkson.
Oh, did you?
So, Chef G is from the neighborhood. You know, Chef G, like, growing up, like I'm saying, me, I'm 32.
Okay.
Chef G is a younger age than me. You know.
Right.
But I did grow up with Caesar, his cousins. To give you a little glimpse of the family, it was a very broken family.
Sir, don't get to snitching now. Hold on. No, I don't need to know.
No, it's not. No, I'm not doing that.
I'm not
doing that.
Don't do
I'm
that.
trying to give you. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to give you a glimpse of he grew up in a very rough, like, situation. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, sir, to be honest, hang on. To be honest with
Go
you,
ahead, brother.
Please don't call me brother. To be honest with you, how he grew up is how he grew up. We're talking about now drill rap. I mean, I can't save Chef G. You can't save him. He's had a rough upcoming. We know this. You can see he's been in and out of the penitentiary. Let's talk about drill rap. Are you a drill rap supporter, a fan of drill rap? Advo.
Not. I would say 40%.
Really?
I don't even go half 50% when it comes to drill rap, because I feel like I find myself as a millennial. I find myself in between when it comes to old hip hop and young hip hop.
Okay.
But I also don't want to become a gatekeeper. You know, I don't want to become a hater to the young kids.
Right.
You know, as an activist, as a community organizer, my thing is not to bring them down. And I feel like we spoke about 3 years ago that I told you it felt like City of God, the movie in Brazil, in which the kids turn into, like, villains. We spoke about the same.
I remember that movie.
When Junior died.
Yeah.
Remember when Junior died? Yeah, when Junior died in the Bronx, and I went to visit him. I feel like it was a psyop for a lot of young kids in New York that grew up like me, and like it kind of like myself. Like, let's say I never got in trouble. Mostly starts to give you a fact is because I was an immigrant and I wasn't trying to get deported to a country that I wasn't trying to go to.
Gotcha.
So that kept me in line. Never being a crip. Never selling drugs. Never being the stereotypical Colombian. Right.
Okay.
But now my thing is when you go in the school system, like, you know, I know you've very spoken about the immigrant kids. You know, the immigrant kids. They come in a different, like, the way, for example, our accent, the way the school system creates these problems, I believe. I blame mostly the school system and the fact that many of those kids grew up with no parental guidance.
Okay. So you're saying, with regards to, if I'm reading you right here, that they are not necessarily responsible for what they're doing. Where are you going?
No. I'm not taking no responsibility for them, because one thing is I'm very upset at looking at the videos. Mm-hmm. That could have been my nephew walking around Flatbush. That could have been my family members. Okay. So I'm very upset at looking at the footage. You know, you're already halfway out. You're already halfway out. You already got money. You got a house in Jersey. Mm-hmm. Why are you going out there and dealing with dirty muff that don't really care about you? You know, so he deserves the blame. Now, Star, let me ask you a question as an older man.
Go ahead.
Now, when Pop Smoke, who I also knew, Pop Smoke was Panamanian. So when it comes to Afro-Latinos, we're a very small circle.
Right.
Now, Pop Smoke's mother was a teacher in Brooklyn. He goes to Beverly Hills and he still gets killed when he goes far away from everything. So who do we blame? Who do we blame, Star? Do we blame the young kid that goes back and gives back or do whatever, or do we blame, you know? So I'm very compassionate when it comes to young people because it's like
Okay, I'm going to jump in. Stay with me, Advo. It's been a while since we've spoken. You're Dominican, if memory serves me correctly, yes?
no, I'm Colombian, sir. I'm
Okay,
Colombian, but
okay.
I look Dominican because
Got you.
Dominicans
Okay,
are running.
stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. I've always had great relationships with immigrants, if you will, people from other countries, especially Jamaicans back in the early 80s when I first moved to New York. We clicked, we vibed. Haitians, Dominicans, Cubans, Colombians. With regards to drill rap, I'm not a preacher, I'm not a politician. I'm not insensitive to the violence that's going on by way of them using drill rap. I'm not insensitive, but it's not necessarily my job, nor is it my responsibility to try and figure it all out and, make sense of it all. America has got issues, but at the same time, our culture here is capitalism. Capitalism has no moral base, and niggas is gonna die, sir. Yes? It's gonna die.
Facts.
It's gonna
Say
die.
that every day.
It's gonna die. I enjoy drill rap. You ever heard of Spaz Drilly?
No.
Sha EK?
Yeah, I heard of him.
Kenzo Baller? Lee Drilly?
Yes.
I listen to these niggas every day, and they're fucking talented. Now, what goes with what they're doing? Hey, listen, who the fuck am I to say what they should and they shouldn't do? My generation was. Hang on, let me just finish my point, and then I'll give you the last word. My generation was ruthless. So fucking ruthless that they had to create something called the club to stop niggas from stealing vehicles. Shit was out of control. You had a guy named King Blood who was on Rikers Island writing letters. They wouldn't even let him use the phone. He's writing letters telling the Latin Kings who to fucking kill. Shit was crazy. We just didn't have Instagram or YouTube, but they've always been in the streets doing things, and I can't blame the music drill rap. I'll let you finish up. Go ahead.
No, I agree with what you said, but my problem is this. I myself, in 2015, we got rid of stop and frisk in the city, right? Stop and frisk basically was only legal in the outer boroughs, in certain parts of Manhattan.
Right.
It was now in 2015 we got rid of stop and frisk, right? Statistics shows that if you go back to 80s to now or 1977 when we had the biggest murder rate in New York City, almost 1,500 people. We also had Son of Sam killing white women. We also had the Yankees didn't win a championship in 14 years. So the city was burning, right? Now, fast forward to now, crime is down 600%, right? Now, I feel like people like Eric Adams who, say what you want, that's the NYPD. That's the NYPD that they have their own mayor. And even with an NYPD mayor, the city still goes into a cluster fest, Then on top of it, yes, I do agree that the 80s and 90s were more savage, but they got away with the fact that you guys had beepers. You guys have fucking sorry, I mean to curse. You guys have beepers. How are you going to compare? It's going back to the Jam Moran situation. This kid grew up with an iPhone 6.
Yeah.
They grew up with an iPhone 6 at 3 years old. Like, the way the mindset is, and I'm going to cut it off right now in just 2 seconds.
Okay.
The way the mindset goes is, we're having 45-year-olds that don't know how to use an iPhone, but we having 3-year-olds that know how to use passwords, that know how to use TikTok, that know how to use a lot of things. And I think that I grew up in a New York City that there were kids that not everybody was a gang member. Some of them were dancers in the train. Some of them were rappers. Some of them was, et cetera, et cetera. And I feel like the NYPD put everybody in a bunch. Yes,
Okay.
Some of them are.
Ivo, I don't mean to cut you short, man, but I have no idea where you're going, man. But I appreciate you calling in and call back. Call back again, man. Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
God bless.
God bless you too. Where was he going? Oh my goodness. Guys, on the screen, Vaughn's 2 Cents TV on YouTube. Vaughn, I haven't heard from you in a while, man. What's cracking? How's your channel? Do you want to call in, promote your platform? Guys, go check out Vaughn's 2 Cents TV on YouTube. Tell him I sent you, please, okay? Okay, let's shift gears if anybody cares. This will be my last topic. Okay, let me get rid of this Instagram causing depression thing. I don't know how else to say this other than to ask, did niggers destroy your rental property? Let me say that again. Did niggers, whether they be black, Hispanic, Caucasian, Malaysian, whatever, did they destroy your rental property? I saw a video today, right? Black man, I'm not sure where he was. He was describing he evicted some tenants, if anybody saw this video. And when he got there, the tenants had changed the locks. He had to call a locksmith. They get inside. The tenants had clogged up the kitchen sink so that water was running all over the floors, right? He then goes upstairs. They had clogged up the bathtub so that the water was running all over the second floor and then leaking down into the first floor. Anybody see this video? I felt for the guy, but at the same time, I said, that's niggers. Now, in my mind, I already have an idea what type of niggers or what culture they come from. Spiteful niggers. Spiteful. Anybody have any experience with that? It was an Instagram video. Now, yes, I've been a slumlord for over 24 years in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. I had mobile homes, double wides, trailer parks and stuff like that. So you could tear it up if you want to. You're still going to live in that motherfucker and you're still going to pay me my rent. And I preferred to have tenants that were on Section 8 and, government assistance and stuff like that because that money came straight to me. Vaughn's 2 Cents. Okay, I see you. He says, I'm at work praying my channel grows so I can leave this plantation. Thank you for the shout out. Hey, man, salute to you. You should email me, man, and call in when you get a chance so we can promote you, man. I was on your channel yesterday, okay? Anyway. Did niggers destroy your rental property? Here in the Atlanta metro area, do you know that they've slowed down on building homes? Now, they're building developments, but they've slowed down on building homes. Let me read something to you. I pulled notes. I always pull notes. According to the charlesandcharles.co.uk, Atlanta's housing market, single-family home construction slowed down in Atlanta in 2022 compared to 2021. Based on data from the U.S. Census Bureau, permit activity dropped from 2,272 in January to in January 2022 to 1,348 in January 23, a 41% year-over-year decrease. On the other hand, construction for multifamily homes ticked upward. So they're building project-style homes. They call them developments down here. But single-family homes, building them has dropped 41%. There's too many homes that were built here, and the value on these homes, be careful buying a home in Atlanta. If you're thinking about buying one, check on the materials. Make sure there's insulation in the fucking walls. Make sure the house is wrapped in Tyvek. Make sure it's not built with Japanese nails in the air guns. What was my point? Oh, rental properties. There's a certain culture that just doesn't care about your property. They will destroy it. And they will make it their business to destroy it. Anybody see a video about a year or so ago when some girl was swinging on a glass shower door and the whole thing broke? Glass everywhere. That fucking monkey just looked at that glass on the floor and she said, "The fuck?" And her friend started laughing. That was somebody else's property. Have you had any experiences with people destroying your rental property? And let me just say this, the last thing. I don't recommend buying houses to flip houses. Don't ever try and get into that little racket. That's a headache. Flipping houses. Okay, just want to say that. Okay, Sharice, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. I'm going to take some more calls. Lex Diamonds, I got your donation. Lex Diamond says, "Salute the family in New Jersey. Will you be holding? ? Yeah, I'm licensed to carry in New Jersey. You goddamn right. Terrence says, "Ooh, child, I'm glad Deeds is okay. Get well, salute." Yeah, she's okay. She's back on this set. Okay, are you calling in? Okay, who is this? Reverse Giraffe. What area code are you calling from? Hold on a second. Let me go to 617 in the meantime. Good evening, 617. Are you there? 617.
Peace, Star. How you doing?
Hey, who's this?
Oh, this is Will from Boston.
Okay.
By way of Jamaica, Queens.
Okay, what's cracking, homie? When do we start?
Hey, Dan. I wanted to comment on, yo, and I'm laughing still. You made a comment about the rappers of yesteryear. You know, there was like the Peace Guard, this, that, and third, and they was getting sniffy.
Yeah.
Yo, listen. Now, my rebuttal to that is, would you rather them propagating Peace Guard and doing the knowledge, or I'm going to blow this dude head off? They might be getting sniffy in the background, but at least they're propagating something positive to the world.
Well, I don't do hypothetical, sir. I was there in the 80s when that was going on, but now at the same time...
Right.
Hang on, I'm going to respond to your question. But at the same time, niggas were getting laid down in the 5 boroughs, sir. That's a fact. So let's not act like, everybody was just, shooting the hands. No, niggas was getting shot, stabbed, so on and so forth. But with regards to drill rap, and, society is different. And if you're from the New York Tri-City area, you've got an influx of
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay.
Oh, definitely.
You've got an
Jamaica, Queens.
Okay,
yes.
right. You've got an influx of migrants. You've got sanctuary cities. So you've got people now that are coming here who were raised living in shacks and walking on dirt roads, and they're quick to act out by way of what they know back home, violence. So it's different now, yes?
Yes. Now I'll say this.
Go ahead.
Perhaps because now where I'm going with this.
Go ahead.
Perhaps if these rappers would have propagated something different, because this rap music is definitely influential. So if they might have been propagating something different, it might have went somewhere different. And I say that to say, a lot of these rappers, like these drill rappers, they on that type of time.
Yeah.
But when we was coming up, I don't know, the shooters was around them.
Say again.
So what I'm saying is, these rappers today, they on this type of time.
Mm-hmm.
And this shit is being propagated, and they didn't figure out a way to get money and cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, we're more. The rap right now is it's always been influential.
Yes. Yes. That's a fact. I'm not arguing with you.
So, I mean, with the drill rappers, with this one and that one, okay, I get it. But what I'm saying is it good or is it bad? I mean, that's subjective. They're just doing what they do. And
now hang on a second. Let me just respond to what you're saying. And not that I have the answers or not, but okay. And how old are you from Jamaica, Queens?
48.
Okay. So I went to Andrew Jackson, class of '82. I liked it. It was a culture.
Okay.
It was a culture shock for
My
me.
grandparents lived on 200 in Linden. All right.
Okay. It was a culture shock. It was just, I liked it. I mean, however, Supreme and those guys, they're from my generation. Black Just,
right?
Fat Cat and those guys. And then you had LL Cool J and his generation that looked up to the Supreme team. And they were rapping and emulating the drug dealers from the late 70s, early 80s, and what have you. So they were already influenced by the street life, right?
But it's more widespread with this internet.
Yeah. Well,
it wasn't.
Who's to blame for that?
To see that.
Who's to blame for that? Is someone to blame? Because if you're going to blame somebody, you have to blame Spotify, YouTube, other platforms. You know.
You can do that. And I do that.
Okay.
You know why I do that?
Okay.
Because there are rappers that they try to erase from history, and I see they want to promote certain shit, i.e. Kid and Play. Kid and Play was...
You're doing good, sir. Just watch the profanity. You're doing good.
I'm sorry. My beat.
Go
ahead. Where was I going with this? Rappers like Kid and Play. They were super big at that time.
Mm-hmm.
They had cartoons, movies, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. But they wanted to push a certain agenda. You know what I mean? And they try to erase Kid and Play from hip-hop history. So now we get, and I'm not saying, I mean, it's a lot of social engineering going on, and I could get real spooky, but I'll say this. Why is that? Yeah, why we don't hear about Kid and Play? Why we don't hear about the good rap? All we hear is about the negative, shoot 'em up, woo, wop, woo. Because I remember, fam, I listened to your show, and you pointed that out. Black people is good people. Listen, me myself, as a black man, I came from a good family, man. Miss me with all that other. Everybody's a drug dealer and this, that, and the third.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, because
if I can jump in,
if he was a my beat.
I think I know where you're going, and we're kind of somewhat sort of on the same page. But now, yes, black people, as I said last week, and I've said years ago, kind-hearted, good-natured, and very forgiving. Black people, kind-hearted, good-natured, and very forgiving. Now, those things are taken advantage of and often exploited.
Please believe it.
You can't just blame the record companies that I worked for a decade, from the late 80s, mid to late 80s, all the way up until the 90s. You can't just blame the record companies, because you had people...
May I interject?
Hang on, let me just say this last thing.
Okay.
You had people who were pioneers. Ice-T put the West Coast on the map first. And I saw Ice-T in Times Square at the New York Music Seminar. He said out of his mouth, he said, I ain't no rapper. I was just in the right place at the right time. Ice-T and Schoolie D, before NWA, started gangster rap. Yes, Ice-T in the West, Schoolie D out of where? Not New York. Philly.
No, my
Philly.
question is.
Hang on, sir.
Wait,
Philly.
all right, my beat.
Philly. So saying white people, record companies wanted to push an agenda. Ice-T came out and people were like, "Oh shit, what's this? This nigga's talking about pimping and robbing banks." And Schoolie D was talking about splitting niggas' wigs in Philly. So I kind of understand what you're saying, but I'll let you finish up.
Right.
Go ahead.
All that shit. Oh, all right. No. Yeah. All that shit said. I don't want to do that. All I'm saying is, I don't want to be stuck on Kid and Play, but that shit was marketable. It was.
Sir, please with the language. You're doing good. Just please with the language, please.
No. Pardon me. Kid and Play was I said Kid and Play was marketable. They was making money, and then they seemed to just disappear, and they seemed to just went in a certain direction.
Yeah.
So
they had their run, sir.
I don't like to get spooky. Yeah, because it sounds like I'm getting.
They had their run. They did the kick step. Yeah, Kid and I are very cool. We chop it up DM via Instagram, but they had their run. Sir, I got to go. I gave you the last word. Yes?
All right, family.
Thank you, man. Yes, sir. One, okay. How you do the kick step? I forget. Kid's a good guy. Oh, he came on the Star and Buck Wild show years ago. We had a great conversation. Great conversation. Are we done, guys? I think we might be done. Coming up on 3 hours. I guess nobody's had experiences with niggers destroying your rental properties. Well, put it in the comments section if you watch this show and you think of any niggers who destroyed a rental property. That video was crazy. The guy is walking through the house. Was that in Atlanta? Anybody know? Water all over the goddamn floor. They clogged up the kitchen sink, and then he went upstairs and they clogged up the bathtub just to be mean, nasty, and spiteful. I don't know if I wasted my time by talking about renting and building here in Atlanta and stuff like that, but just take your time before you buy something down here. I recommend renting, exploring, Get a feel for this place. Okay. All right, other than that, guys, I want you to go check out shot97.com. The home of drill rap. That's my platform.
You out this world, need some space from me. I'm out here, girl. I'm back up in the street, so I don't really got time to fuss and fight no more with you. Really got time to fuss and fight no more. Why you tripping, baby? You know you invited. Acting like you know what's up, but you ain't psychic. Told you nothing going down, but you ain't like it. I told you nothing going down when you excited. So if you want a song, go and get the one. Show me the money, get the money, let's go down, down. Break it up. When we make it all, make it up, break it up. Break it up, then we make it up, then we. You out this world, need some space from me. I'm out here, girl. I'm back up in the street, so I don't really got time to fuss and fight no more with you. Really got time to fuss and fight no more. What's the problem? What's the issue? Everything I said has been true. Love you, then he ditched you. Nobody knowing what we into. Not because of what you've been through. I know what you can do. Why you tripping, baby? You know you invited. Acting like you know what's up, but you ain't psychic. Told you nothing going down, but you ain't like it. I told you nothing going down when you you.